Okay, it's live. Okay, while we're sitting here waiting for everything to get ready, I'm actually really excited about this tonight. I don't know why. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about this. Okay, guys, Ace went to do laundry. I'm gonna flame his ass. Dude. I can't fucking stand Ace, dude. Oh my fucking god. Dude, this fucking guy, get this, wakes up at like 4 p.m., dude. And like, I'm trying to get this together. And motherfucker, he's like, oh, hold on. I'm not home yet. Ugh. Yeah, I know you guys can hear me. I'm just talking before the stream starts. Be sure to like it up. I'm trying to see how this is gonna go. Let's see. Just getting everything ready. Wait, Ace does laundry? Yeah, nah, he just says that so everyone thinks he's clean, but really he's just like a little, he's like a little rat, you know? He's like a little rat on the street, you know? Two minutes. Dude, I'm actually really excited. I'm excited about tonight. I don't want to say too much. Before it starts. I'm gonna chill out here for a second. If you guys want, go ahead and like the stream for me, please. That would be greatly appreciated. Why was I called out? Dude, we're gonna get into that. In 1 minute.
Oh, hi guys. Welcome to the one and only YouTube debate show, where inexperienced debaters go in against each other and the public and try and come out on top. From YouTube drama to Discord brawls, we've got it all from your hosts, CB2 and Phoenix Ace. This is Master Debaters.
Okay, hi, welcome. Hi. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the Hbomber video, right? So, why doesn't? Oh, I don't know. I just noticed that. I think he took it off recently because I sworn he had one, and then when I was looking into the video, or when I was pulling everything up for the stream, he didn't. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, it's not there for me either. That's odd.
So tonight we have Phoenix Ace and we got Morale. We got Morale in here. I'm assuming there's going to be some opposing viewpoints because Morale and Ace got into a little skiv. I don't know what you call it. A
schism.
A little spat on Twitter, but that's okay. That's fine.
I beat his fucking ass.
So, Hbomber released this video a couple 6 days ago. It is a 4-hour-long video on plagiarism and YouTube and stuff like that. And Illuminaughtii is one of the main people talked about in this, right? So, that being said, he also makes the point about commentary YouTubers, drama YouTubers, comparing them to content mills who don't do their research and stuff like that. I do want to go through and this is 4 hours. We are not touching the full 4 hours. I'm gonna go in and I want to watch the Legal Eagle segment because this is where I'm talking about, and also I am directly mentioned I think 3 different times in this. Which is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of cool, I guess. Not really. I take some issues with some stuff he says. But anyways, that is extremely loud. All right.
The Legal Eagle debacle. This is Devin Stone, law YouTuber and actual lawyer whose channel name is Legal Eagle. He's pictured here interviewing.
So yeah, it's just for the most part, it's just gonna review the Legal Eagle stuff, right? Nothing really new until we get to later in the video.
I used this clip so I could savor it for a second. On April 20th of this year, Blair accused one of Devin's editors of taking her video's style. They were trying to replicate her videos.
Yeah, so he's reviewing the whole thing again. It's not really, we can skip to the main criticism here, for at least on Blair's part.
But because I had a personal history with her videos, here was someone whose career is built on remaking other people's hard work 3 times a week, getting extremely aggressive that someone asked someone else how they did something. I'd found...
Yeah,
so he made this whole section of the video was just covering Blair's plagiarism?
Yeah, for the most part.
It was surprising that a lot of people didn't know this until Hbomberguy's video. I knew this from the beginning that her videos
it's
were
not hard
plagiarized.
to it's not hard to put together. I mean, it's not, you know.
Brian Deere stuff years ago and kept it
it's kind of funny watching a lot of people freak out. Oh my god, she plagiarized.
Starting fights with strangers. But since Blair seems okay with doing that, and it was on my mind anyway since I was already working on this video.
What a handsome young lad.
Some examples of her.
So this is okay.
A lot of the reactions to my tweets seem to show that this made people rethink how they felt about the work of someone they previously respected.
So okay, Epic Hentai Gaming says, how many subscribers did you get since he made this video? He criticized me, so I didn't really get a gain from this. I did. What's fucking weird though, at least to me personally, is that I'm getting texts from people, IRL, from high school, that I talking about this video, that are like, hey, have you seen this video? You're featured in it. And I was like, dude, that's I know,
and this for me,
I don't agree with what he's saying, but it's whatever.
It's cool anyways.
Yeah, it's cool to be featured in a video with 8 million views, but
not a good light.
It's yeah, that's kind of the point why I'm making this stream. Not that many people from that are gonna, tune into this, but I want to at least make my peace. You get what I'm saying?
Me confirms my hypothesis that whatever you call this, there's something wrong about it. Realizing how heavily regurgitated someone's work is changes how it feels to watch. Even if you like something about it, now in the back of your mind you're wondering if it's them you like and not the person they got it from. Plagiarism stains a person's work and makes it tough to appreciate even the original parts, because you'll never really know for sure again if they're original. And being the one getting...
So, valid. So, a lot of this, I've read through some of the replies and stuff like that. There is... people are specifically... So, drama channels have been talking out about this, right? So, specifically, like, Bo Blacks, Nick, and a couple other people have been mentioning it, and it's just kind of like... They don't agree with it, and there's also other people who were featured in the same vein that I was that are upset about the take that he had. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
thank you for the $2, dude.
New God, like, caught astray somehow.
Yeah, New God caught astray, and he hasn't been in a video, or he hasn't made videos about the topic in, he made like 3 total, I think?
Yeah.
That amounted to like 30 minutes total of footage, but it's fine.
Getting ripped off feels pretty bad too, which I'm sure Blair understands. That's why she posted all of these tweets. Now imagine how those journalists and documentarians might feel. Imagine spending your life doing painstaking research, actual investigation, going out there and interviewing people and physically finding things, not just Googling it and copying what's already there. And then imagine someone reading your words out loud in between sponsorships for dish soap. Getting...
So, okay, something that... There's a criticism that he makes in here. You can see it start to form here, but he makes the criticism
you need to go to Blair's
that,
house and ask her questions.
yeah, but the criticism here is that there's a segment where he says, okay, so Blair actually credits some of this stuff, but it's in a document that no one will read. That's what I don't like taking Blair's side on shit, but the credits are there. I mean, if I understand.
It doesn't matter if she credited it. If I made a video where I went to like a documentary and just said word for word everything they wrote, even if I credited that as a source, that's still plagiarism, because I'm not saying what I think. I'm not writing anything. I'm saying what someone else thinks and pushing it off as my own work. If you can watch a video all the way through and if they don't like for example, in Blair's case, right? You could watch her video entirely all the way through and you would not know she watched any documentary. You wouldn't know what her sources are, right? She didn't say, I found this from here, or I did some research, I found this in this documentary.
But she puts it in like the description and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, so that's where, I don't know if he has an issue with it. That's where I kind of draw the line. Where if you watch a video and you can't tell where they did the research visually or audibly without going out of your way to do extra work. And it still is plagiarism because she did word for word copy a bunch of documentaries, a bunch of articles and shit like that. And she didn't openly say that that's what she was doing. She was kind of slimy about it. And there was some cases where documentaries or articles were not credited and they were specifically left out of that document.
See, now that's a problem.
Yeah, like, I agree with that. When it comes to her copying shit word for word, that, I feel like that is different than, like, he does pull a case where she does pick word for word from another documentary. But with the base criticism being, like, right now, that it's like, okay, well, people have done research, and she's linking this research, but she's also profiting in the middle of it with the soap ad like he's talking about. I don't necessarily see a problem with that if the information is presented in a right way, and also, like, do you get what I'm saying? If it's presented in the right way, and it's also,
still be a
like,
plagiarist while crediting every single thing that you cite. The credit doesn't necessarily make the plagiarism go away. So
the definition of plagiarism is passing it off as your own work. If she's not passing it off as her own work, like not giving any credit at all, it is plagiarism. So
I feel like credit in the description is a lot different than reading out a script where you just
that's a
copy and
problem.
paste it.
It is interesting that you mentioned the definition of plagiarism, because he does have an entire segment on the definition of plagiarism coming up, which we can touch on. But he basically says that that Blair makes her own definition in the Illuminaughtii Exposed video.
Even making it clear how heavily she's relying on you to make her video. Brian Deere has had a lot of trouble with plagiarism. During the scare, Deere got sued and went to...
See, now that's really bad. That's really bad crediting as well, because if it's completely wrong like that, then you know, if you're being, like, if someone is sending in a source and you're saying, okay, well, it came from this person.
It's also really small, too, and you could mistake that for a cloud if you're not paying attention.
Okay, that's... I don't think that's a, you know, but...
Trouble with plagiarism. During the scare, Deere got sued and went to court to defend his findings. He could have lost his home in the fight to get the truth heard. So when people steal his work without crediting him properly, it's messed up. Some entire documentaries have come out which don't credit him. Channel 4 did another documentary about Wakefield recently, and they don't acknowledge that it was his work they were using. They pretend Channel 4 itself made those discoveries. They try really hard to cut Deere out of the story, and it doesn't even work. Articles he wrote and his book keep popping up in the background. Deere has been battling to have his work properly recognized for years, while other people pretend they discovered it. Deere actually put it best himself when he saw my tweet and replied to it. Sorry to drag you into this, Brian. While copying and pasting text from other people's stuff is a kind of plagiarism, it's not the only kind, and focusing on that as the only way would be a mistake that falls short of understanding the problem. Even when Blair isn't just reading other people's words, she's still gutting other people's work and selling it, and I hope I've explored that properly. I wish the story ended there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, also
So-
wasn't a big issue too was that Blair's like would also often get information from these sources wrong too.
Yeah.
So she was making just a worse like product in the end anyways.
Yeah, because even the research that even the research that is, like, plagiarized, a lot of it isn't accurate or good. There is a lot of her more recent videos that have been getting a lot of hate that is completely separate from just the
Drama.
Yeah, completely separate from just the drama in general, that because of the bad research or just straight bad takes that she has because she didn't do her research.
Yar.
Yeah, so we could move on already. I had other examples I wanted to get to, I swear, but on the 28th of April, Blair released a video entitled Illuminaughtii Exposed, which contains an apology to Legal Eagle, a response to Hbomberguy's plagiarism claims, and I guess a response to the 5 other things she's currently being accused of. She seems great, and in the section intended for me, she responded to my tweet. So in the interest of fairness, let's see what she has to say.
Before I get into the accusation itself, I want to address the topic of plagiarism. And that word has been tossed around a ton, and it's not something to be taken lightly. And I just want to take a minute to define this word.
She begins by citing the many dictionary definitions.
So here's
of plagiarism,
the plagiarism segment.
Very funny.
On screen are definitions for the word plagiarism as defined by Merriam-Webster, Dictionary.com, and the University of Oxford.
But then...
Okay, so pretty much there's yours right there, to steal or pass off another ideas, words, or, you know, without crediting the source.
Dictionary.com and the University of Oxford.
But then, she disregards all of them anyway and invents her own special definition with a loophole in it.
I'm showing multiple sources defining plagiarism, but the overall definition is going to boil down to this. Plagiarism is to take someone else's idea as their own or to not credit the source.
The actual definition, you know, the thing that is wrong, passing off other people's work or ideas as your own, has had this new thing grafted onto it to do with crediting of sources. The other definitions do bring up not crediting people as part of it, but Blair has made it central to her definition. Remember what I said about plausible deniability?
There were several, that definition that I read, without crediting the source, was, I mean, that's... without crediting the original author, I don't know what the point he's trying to make here, but...
Yeah, that kind of doesn't seem like her definition is really that different than the ones that she showed.
Okay, well...
The only issue is that the or when it should be and.
Yeah.
As their own or to not
That's the big issue I'm looking at right here. Is it's not or, it's and.
Passing off other people's work or ideas as your own has had this new thing grafted onto it to do with crediting of sources. The other definitions do bring up not crediting people as part of it.
Yeah.
But Blair has made it central to her definition. Remember what I said?
I see his point now. Okay. Yeah. I get it.
This is Blair trying to cash that in. She objectively has passed off the work of Brian Deere, the Fire Festival documentarians, and countless others as her own, up to and including reading out entire paragraphs from articles without even telling you she was quoting anything. But in this new definition, as long as you hide a link in a document no one will read or mention once you used it as a source, it magically becomes not plagiarism anymore. She then gives the defense that she did cite Dia in that.
I feel like this whole thing also brings up like a new thing that YouTubers should probably do, is that they need to be more proactive with the crediting. Like I feel like what Imro said was you should make an audio or like a visual in the video and not just put it in the description.
But her video demonstrating this actually shows why this is a cheap trick.
When you go to my sourcing page for this particular episode, you can also see that the documentary is listed as a source.
Illuminaughtie's paste bin full of disorganized links is embarrassing
That looks
to watch her
awful.
scroll through. I assume she was trying to show how easy it is to find the documentary in her list, but then she couldn't find it. She cited it as a contextless YouTube link, so she has to have text appear on the screen saying which of these sources was the documentary. What really surprised
That's so fucking bad.
I don't know. I don't know about that criticism. If it's there, if you're making the... I understand that it should probably be displayed in the video.
Oh no, yeah, Blair absolutely is like completely at fault for making her shit like awful looking. But at the same time, like I feel like it is unfair to make a criticism of bad research when you are unwilling to research her sources yourself, kind of, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, they're there. There's, like, you just gotta, like, they're just kind of a bitch to get to, but they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's criticisms on both sides of that one.
That proves his point, though. If you do cite your shit, but it's annoying or too hard or not blatant to find, then that, like, again, if she's not visually displaying it or audibly displaying it and she's just saying something with nothing on screen, that is plagiarizing. It doesn't matter if it's in a document somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that point. I'm making another point, like, that a lot of people are, like, complain about, like, bad research, but they won't, like... It seems like a bad take to complain about a lack of research, but then not be willing to go through and, like, do the research yourself, kind of. But I see the 50-50 on both. I think Blair's definitely more in the wrong, though.
Okay, so...
Because that's awful looking.
Epic Anti-Gaming says, I think putting credit into a video is too much work. If I put it in the video description, or no one will look at it, so I just put it in the description because it is easier. I'd honestly, in my opinion, I think it probably should be displayed in the video where you're getting the credit from. If, like, a link at the top, like, if you just, like, hypothetically, if you're using this as a source, like, not cropping the link out here, or just eat hell putting it at the bottom or whatever. I don't know. Just showing where
when
you
you're making
got it from.
YouTube videos and you want to be seen as credible, if you're not doing something because it's seen as too much work, then you're an idiot. If it's too much work to fucking go into Adobe or DaVinci and add a fucking text file in the top right or the top left, or take a screenshot with the article, like, title or header being shown, and you think that that's too much work, I genuinely think you're a fucking idiot. Like, no offense, Epic Hentai Gaming, I'm sure you're a respectable individual, but I think you're an idiot.
Sometimes, like, it is easier for me to put in, like, text on the video than it is to put it in the description, too. Like, it is so much easier to just do both. Honestly.
She makes a big show of how thorough she's being in her response.
With that definition being clearly identified, let's go ahead and take a look at what Harris brought to the Twitter table.
She shows my tweets about the situation, obviously, and she reads them all out, which makes sense. She's used to reading people's words for a long time. But she doesn't show the video she's
Corey says, if it was an academic essay, Blair would be kicked out for copying and pasting lines verbatim. I can agree with that. I can understand that.
Actually responding to.
Harris posted this video saying, and I quote, "Personally, at Illuminaughtii, I would define plagiarism as something a bit more specific. For example, copying someone else's documentary directly into your script." End quote.
After slowly and painfully reading out the entire surrounding context, why doesn't she show any of the video? Well, because it would make her look really fucking bad. If she showed the video directly comparing her with Dia, she wouldn't be able to defend herself at all. It's obvious what she did was wrong. Instead, she shows this one screenshot, which just happens to be the part where she's technically quoting something on the screen. And then she gives the defense that, look, you can see I was quoting it.
However, in his own video, he shows where I'm audibly quoting a direct line from the documentary, and even visually you can see it on the screen with the quotation marks.
A direct line from the documentary? The video says it's from a lawsuit with the FDA. I have to admit, this is some pretty clever sleight of hand. She's showing specifically the one section where she technically is quoting something.
At the time of recording, it was really obvious to me that it was a citation of the documentary.
You know she's pretending to quote a lawsuit while actually reading someone else's words, but the audience watching doesn't. Her official response on YouTube has way more views than the Twitter video she's responding to here. More people have seen a manipulatively framed single image from the video than the video itself. I got some replies from people who had clearly just seen her video and not seen mine, trying to defend her on the basis that she did put it in quotes, she just didn't cite the source correctly, and you can find it in the description. Some poor illuminaughtii fans out there are mad at her for quoting some words.
We're gonna skim through this part because I want to get to the part where he mentions his name.
It's a unique story. She's just the most prominent tip of the iceberg of content mill video essay garbage.
Sakura says, guys, crediting properly is a good thing. This goes for art, media, etc. If you're not putting it in a video as well, you are taking away from the original creators that doesn't take 2 brain cells to know. Yeah, I can get behind that. I can understand.
Also, Epic, just because somewhat you think that people won't take you like Siri credible doesn't mean you shouldn't like put in the effort to be credible.
You want to see these extremely poor practices in action, you need only watch the videos about illuminaughtii.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Drama YouTube. The worst part of YouTube.
Koba says point of view, showing a picture
Boblax gets the first stray. There we go.
of a man with a hatchet, who I assume is Hbomberguy, but I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Drama YouTube is its own sub-ecosystem of content mills, grinding out infinite buckets of slop about whatever's happening in that moment.
Here we go. Okay. So I'm not gonna milk this anymore after this video, okay?
These people are so busy
That
making
was a lie,
videos,
dude.
they don't
You
even
got the
have
fucking bucket.
Yeah, that was the third
You got the
video
breast
in.
pump out.
That was the third video in, and shit kept coming out about
it kept.
her.
Yeah, that was where that came from. It's not like it was like a. Like I don't know.
I'm making
Yeah.
a joke. It's fine.
No, I know. I'm just like I'm explaining where I'm coming from as well.
time to find out what Blair did.
This quote pisses me
People are
off.
so busy making the videos, they don't even have time to find out what Blair did.
These people are too busy making the videos that they don't take the time to find out what Blair did. That's what gets under my fucking skin, because I am not clearly, like, I have been documenting, like, okay, on the basis of plagiarism, I can see where, like, okay, so I showed the Boblax's tweet of it, right? So Boblax's like version of it, I pull it from his video, and then I showed the Boblax video. So I don't know. On the basis of plagiarism, that makes sense, but to make the claim that we don't know what illuminaughtii did, meanwhile I am like, clearly I've been the one that I've run multiple like stories on it. I have like been
familiar. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you when you're in the middle of a thought.
Okay, well, I've run several exclusive, like, stuff that where I've gone in and done my own research. Like, I went in and contacted her own company. I went and contacted, like, I've been in contact with people, like, close to the situation who are involved. I've been, like, with some of the people that are, like, front and center there. I'm not even kidding. Probably the only person I haven't talked to in the situation is probably illuminaughtii herself. I have done my research on what's going on. I know where stuff is coming from, and the only reason that I have this many videos is because the whole point of it was to give short, quick updates as it came out, right? Instead of people having to watch 10, 15-minute long videos with a bunch of filler information, right? Because I'm not going to keep rehashing every single one of these points for each one of these videos. Overall, I have made less illuminaughtii content in runtime compared to a lot of documentary channels in general anyways. And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, yes, there's more videos like particularly, but like the runtime doesn't amount to like a lot of the documentaries that are out on her currently. And that's kind of what gets under my skin, is because like half of these are, like, a lot of these aren't even like an illuminaughtii front and center. I just put it in the playlist because this is something that is mentioned in there. Like like this one's about Pokimane. This one up here is about Super Mega. Like, not all of them are just illuminaughtii. You know, I could put illuminaughtii in this as well.
In the title and in the video, though, so it's that doesn't really matter.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I could have put Illuminaughtii in this as well, but like, I don't know.
I like you, CB, but my opinion with your content is kind of the same as Bo Black's, right? Because you both are kind of like archivers.
Yeah, yeah. I agree that me and Bo Black's are very similar.
I think,
you know.
I think it's fine to make content that is not the best if you don't act like your shit don't stink, right? So if you're just going to be like get kind of like, no offense to you, I like you. I'm not trying to say this because I fucking hate you, right? I think if you're going to go around and act like you're making something that's better than it is, I think that's a little disingenuous, right? If you're just reading out tweets in the case of Bo Black's, and then Bo Black's kind of throws like a little temper tantrum on Twitter, like, what the fuck? And like Nick Diorio and all these people are going out and defending him. Like, it's not good content. It's archive shit, right? It's not good. You don't watch that video. Like, they can be entertaining, but you're not like...
You don't come out of that video amazed. Yeah.
You're like, you're not like foaming at the mouth for the next Bo Black's upload, right? And it's kind of the same with you.
Yeah,
you don't make fucking like amazing content. Like, it's entertaining, it's good, it's short.
See, I never made the claim that like he makes amazing content. I just don't think Landon's content would be classified as like slop or just
dude, it is slop.
I don't.
That's all the
honestly,
fucking shit is.
Slop, bro.
I honestly, personally, I don't care if it's defined as slop or, like, I don't care what other people think of it as long as it hits the target.
Bad. It's not like an insulting thing to do as long as you don't act like your shit doesn't stink, right?
Oh, no, Landon, like, constantly shits on his own work, and so do I.
Yeah, I'm not acting
like... Your content isn't bad, but, like, what he's saying here, is more along the lines of like content mills, like people who just rush out content, right? And that is, in my opinion, objectively what you have done. You made like fucking 20-something videos on just this one topic. And it could be in part to the fact that you don't like to make longer videos, or you just like, not necessarily you don't like to, but that's just not.
I don't. That's the reason I do shorter videos, because I can't keep my attention span to. I like shorter ones. I don't like longer ones because they just. I can't. It's hard to stay focused for that long, but anyways.
At least at the time, you kind of fit the definition of a content mill, where you would, like, rush out videos, like, put them out. I don't think you necessarily got any information wrong, but that kind of habit and that kind of behavior can lead to information being misconstrued or telephoned or whatever, right?
Which also, like, while I do agree I was pumping this stuff out, at the same time, I was doing my research, like specifically, like on.
I think his argument's mainly on the content farm shit.
Yeah, but like, see, it really like this is the first time I've ever heard of the terms not being meant to like mean bad, which is what why I kind of like started arguing with you on Twitter, because you made it. I've always heard slop be referred to as like bad content. Yeah, that's why I was like kind of annoyed with the video, because like I will not argue against Landon like just not rushing out, but like making content like very fast.
I would say that like
it is slop content. Slop content isn't bad, right? You don't have to.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing that slop content isn't bad.
Slop content is just slop content. It's just daily uploads, fucking. Generally speaking, it's mostly like topic commentary shit. Like March Baby makes fucking slop content, right? Geo, when he used to make videos, makes slop content. Tom Dark is generally speaking slop content. Pyro Live.
Tom
like,
is
just
referenced.
Go into a fucking separate tab and look up Pyro Live, dude. That shit is the definition of slop.
I have not like looked up Pyro in months. That dude is like every video of his is literally the fucking same.
He just released anime titty mugs or something like that. Anyways.
I would have bought him if it was like fat furries, but
well, he made his avatar like on the chubbier side with big tits.
Oh fuck, I'm buying it.
That dude is not straight.
I mean, probably not, but
he's bisexual. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
he said no.
Congrats.
He said he's straight. He is not. He denied being bisexual when questioned.
I honestly.
He RP'd with a dude, brother. I don't know what. Sure, he can say he's straight all the one, but.
I know, but he keeps like trying to deny it like all the fucking time.
I don't know. It sounds like you're in denial, Ace.
I am bisexual, stupid.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll suck your dick.
Whoa. But I'm just at the point where, like, you said that's not the main criticism that he's making, but he shows my content and then says that he uses,
it's more the
mine as
content
an
mills,
example.
though, right?
This kind of was like slightly
when
annoying.
he says people not doing research, that comes next. The clips after that is what he talks about, where people literally just either blatantly lie, get information wrong unintentionally, or in the case of him, like when he tweeted at Illuminaughtii showing proof that she plagiarized or whatever, people kept tweeting that and putting it in so many different videos, it lost its origin point. So people were crediting other people rather than Hbomberguy, which isn't, he doesn't, like, from what I understand, he doesn't care that he wasn't credited in a fucking tweet. It more so matters that the information pipeline got so tangled and fucked up that people didn't even know where anything was coming from. So I don't think he's calling you a liar or saying that you didn't research. He's calling you a content mill, which at the time is what you were. He's calling the other people that come up in the video more so like that, like people maybe like a Cheeto or Sensitive Society or
I think he brings up New God next.
Yeah, New God, Internet Anarchist, Tom Dark, a couple others. I kind of disagree to some, because he uses screenshots of my stuff and then says he says these people are too busy making videos that they don't take the time to do the research after showing my videos where I've done the research.
Because you've made fucking 50 videos on it, brother. You're just a good example to show people making videos.
But then he includes me into not doing the research, is what I'm saying.
I'm telling you right now that is not the case. He's calling you a content mill. He's not saying you didn't do any research. If you watch your videos, you can tell that you, to some extent, did research on this topic.
All right, keep rolling the footage.
Okay.
These people are so busy making the videos, they don't even have time to find out what Blair did. They're finding the most popular tweets on the topic and hitting the record button.
Not enough that they steal ideas.
Okay, to be fair, Bo Black's, that is literally what he does. Like, Bo Black scrolls through Twitter a lot. Like, I don't know, sometimes he goes past that, but like, that for the most part, that's what I've seen what he does. I don't know.
When Bobox goes past that, it just turns into autistic ramblings.
Like, I at least try my best to do my due diligence on research. Like, for the Illuminaughtii stuff, I went and, like, I looked into her company, I looked into, like, legal documents and stuff like that for the more recent stuff. For, like, the Amaranth, like, yeast shit, I went and, like, this is just the first thing that comes to mind. I went and researched the company that was doing that. Like, I try my best to go through and actually, like, find where this stuff is coming from, which I don't know. I feel like that's where, I feel like Bo Black's, for what he does, is he covers just the Twitter stuff, and he archives the Twitter tweets. I think he made a tweet about that, or he said something along the lines recently that the point of his stuff is to archive tweets before people delete them, right? So
again, just back to my argument, just don't act like your shit doesn't stink. Like, he threw a fit over this when he was basically being called like a content mill or whatever. And like, yeah, like what Hbomberguy is saying is true. Like, Bo Blacks does not do research past looking at tweets.
Yeah, Bo Blacks has been wrong on like plenty of occasions.
Yeah. And I do have Bo Black's tweet and a couple other tweets up here that I want to go over in a second. Really, the only part where I've, like, I don't know. I guess it's agree to disagree on the quote that he said, like, that I was upset about, because that's the only thing that irked me. Because everything else I kind of agree with. Like, the fact that it was, like, it's not the highest standard content, I get that. But also, there is work on the backside of it, like doing research, and stuff like that, that I, like, it's just, it seems like it's implied that that doesn't happen. And that's what got under my skin for that, personally.
Way to slander others' work.
Yeah, it is kind of easy to, like, interpret it as, like, he's just making a slight against you. Yeah. But, like, Imro does make a good point. I do kind of see more his side of it now.
So, okay, so you just think that it was just kind of, like, almost a coincidence?
Rewatching the video a couple of times now, it does seem like he, like, there's kind of, like, a period, and then he's talking about a different topic, kind of.
Okay.
It does seem like there's plausible deniability.
And which
with that one.
I will say, like, hold on, where is it? Like, even, like, the confusing opinion here, like, loops this into, like, loops that tweet into calling it, you know, I don't know. I don't know what.
Wait, was that video that he posted like edited?
No,
right
this is just a
Okay.
clip of it. We'll go over that in a second. But
they're not even doing that. They're watching other drama videos and making their own version. I've seen the compilation I made of Blair copying Dia in like 40 different places.
So okay, I don't know. Is he pissy that he didn't get credit for the compilation?
Did you watch this video before this point?
Yeah, I watched this segment and
I think it's pretty
the
obvious
entire
that he's
Illuminaughtii
not
part
pissy,
here.
and he says that like later in the video. He's using
Okay.
this as an example again to show that the information pipeline is being so tangled that people don't know where information is originating. It's not so much as he's not getting credit; it's that people don't know who they should credit, so they decide to credit like
The
a
last
fucking
source.
300 sub
Yeah.
YouTuber who somehow had this tweet in their video, right? The information pipeline for drama content in general is so skewed that I could fucking post a tweet that's lying on Twitter. And if I get good enough impressions, it could fucking show up in a Bo Blacks video or in a Cheeto video or a Sensitive Society video. That's what he's making the point of, that people just aren't researching properly.
Okay.
I agree
But
with.
what's really
I think me and Landon both agreed with that. That like there's definitely a problem with people not knowing the origin of stuff. We just kind of thought that like he was using the people in the videos as like an example of that happening.
Yeah.
Not that like that these are the kind like we just thought he was using these people as like these are like the people that are doing this. Like I don't know, because like the more I like watch it, the more I kind of see like the other side.
Okay. This is where Jalen catches a stray. I never. New God. Oh my God. Dude, New God made like 3 videos on this.
It's credited to
So
the other
There I
drama
am again,
YouTubers,
There you are.
drama YouTubers.
Internet
In
anarchist.
this
Okay, this.
Yeah,
To be fair, Internet anarchist doesn't have the best reputation with research and stuff like that either.
Yeah, he could have like used only internet anarchist, and that would like this is like the only example of his that I will say for without a doubt is like really damn good. The other ones are kind of like eh.
The other ones are the exact same. Like you don't have to credit somebody, but if you don't know where the origin of it comes from, like I think that's a big deal.
I agree.
You
with
could
that.
make
Yeah,
the
I
argument that
agree with
Jalen knew it was Hbomberguy and just didn't decide to show it or whatever. But like, I still feel like it fits his point that he's trying to make, his overarching point.
Oh yeah, the overarching point is like right. I agree with the overarching point. It just felt like some of the examples that he used were like meh. Probably would have been better without those.
I think drama content's like retarded, so I'm pretty biased.
Yeah,
For
obviously.
instance, the previous drama YouTuber's name isn't
Bo
even
Blacks.
spelled right. That's the level of research where Deep is trying to make a point about the importance of crediting people correctly. And now my Twitter video has human centipeded its way out of the anals of drama YouTubers into the mouths of second-order drama YouTubers who don't even know where it's from, but are ready to reheat and serve it. This is the lowest effort shit
Yeah,
you
it
can
seems
imagine.
like the 2 people he mainly goes after as like these are like the problem people is Bo Blacks and Internet Anarchist.
I can see the argument for Internet anarchist a lot more than
Anarchist is like legitimately like has gotten into so many controversies for like being just fucking wrong.
yeah, and I mean
Didn't he lie about like a copyright claim like a couple months ago? Didn't he like lie about like having one
They can't
release?
I remember there
I
being
feel
some
like-
drama about it. I'm not totally up to date on it though. He also
Though
misspells
plagiarist,
plagiarist.
right, information itself deteriorates in the process of producing industrial quantities of content. The
Yeah. So that's basically the segment there, right?
I agree.
A
with,
lot of.
like,
Go ahead.
I agree with like 99% of his points. I just think like some of the examples, like Newt God, could have been like taken out or something like that. Like I feel like a couple of those people could have been taken out, and his point would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know, it kind of just like slightly fogs his point a bit because he kind of like he goes from like one point to the next really damn quickly, and if you don't know Hbomberguy, it is really easy to like think something else.
I gotcha.
I don't think that that's the case. I feel like you guys are pretty biased in this, and you're, at least to me, it seems like you're trying to find a way to like shit on this guy.
I mean,
like you're trying to find like a gotcha here. Like CB earlier, you said like, is this guy pissed off because you didn't get credit or something? But you said you watched the video, and like 5 seconds later, he literally says that he wasn't.
I know
So it seems like
in the
you
way
guys
that he
are-
talks about it, it comes off like he's pissy about it, and like
It seems
in the
like
video.
you're just a little salty. I think you both are, because like Newt God, for example, who's I'm guessing still your friend, got mentioned. You got mentioned. Other
I've been
people
in.
got
Yeah.
mentioned. I feel like I don't know. I feel like just don't like. It's okay to make shit content. Just don't act like it's not shitty, right?
Yeah.
I think drama content's pretty low effort and pretty shitty. Just don't act all fucking high and mighty about it. Like
Oh, yeah,
how
we-
Blacks reacted, I think was fucking retarded. I think he's such an fucking retard for reacting the way he did, because he reads out tweets and then he acts like he's like some fucking golden.
Oh yeah,
messiah
I
of
was,
content
I was,
creation.
yeah, I was like against Bo Blacks because he seemed like very stupid.
I have
I was
never
I was
disagreed
more
with the.
arguing the point, as I've said before, is that I was just like arguing against like Landon's content just being like just complete and utter shit and like worthless, kind of, is like the vibe I was getting.
Personally, I've never contested the idea that it's slop. Like, that's whatever. I really don't care. The whole point that I was like, okay, kind of aggravated with was the point that he, at least from my perspective, implies that I didn't do my research. That's what got under my skin with that. I, like Morale said, that's up for debate, but I don't know. That's how I saw it, because Ren doesn't think that, but from the people I've talked to, it depends. I don't know.
Seems like a pretty 60-40 split on like what his like how Hbomberguy like seems to feel on it, even though he says like, I'm not really pissy about it. I don't know.
I want to go over these tweets. I haven't looked at them like since like I have them pulled up to look at them for the first time over this. This is Bo Black's like little spurg out here.
Damn, he got like hella likes on that. I'm surprised.
Not really. I mean, it was 120,000 views, and he didn't even crack 2K likes. So, I don't know. Someone sent me the Hbomber video. He tries to mock my video, Twitter versus Illuminaughtii, for being just showing the most popular tweets about her and passing the record. Yeah, it's called Twitter versus. That's the point of the video. That's what I was talking about when he said the thing. Okay, I'm gonna read. Okay, Rosie said, I think any content can be scaled from low effort to high effort, and it's unfair to say one genre is entirely low effort.
I completely disagree. I think drama content in general is extremely low effort and does not hold a lot of value.
Why do you think that it's low effort and doesn't hold a lot of value?
I guess in general, I think that there can be like outliers. Like there could be a drama video that can fucking blow me away and put me on my ankles, right? And like, make me fucking.
Do you mean just in like terms of editing, or in terms
not
of
editing,
like
just the content?
It can be editing, and it can be everything. When it comes to drama content, usually you only see smaller people talking about it. You only see like topic commentary of fucking CS:GO or Apex Legends gameplay, or just a gameplay in the background and some guy giving the same regurgitated opinion. I don't see a lot of value when it comes to drama content. There are outliers to this. Obviously, there are videos which do it better than most, but I think making videos solely on a trending topic, giving a watered-down opinion, and hoping the algorithm picks you up, I think is kind of stupid. And I feel like that's why a lot of topic commentary people don't get big, and they kind of stay small.
So why do you think, like, arguably, you are also in the commentary space to a degree. Like, you're not.
That's why I've kind of cut out a lot of people.
Okay, so you're just. Are you just trying to change your content, or are you like? Because your content is arguably in the same vein.
I don't want to be commentary. I want to be Morale. I want people to be like, oh, Morale makes Morale videos, right? I don't want to be grouped in with commentary as a whole. I don't like the experience I've had on a broader scale with commentary.
Okay.
So I don't really like it. But back, I can go more into that if you really want. But like back on the drama content, you just don't see a lot of, in my opinion, obviously if you like it, that's whatever, I don't care. But in my opinion, when it comes to drama content, it's the same people giving the same like opinions over and over again. It's not really entertaining. You don't really hear much, and it's not really informative. There are exceptions to this, obviously, like I said, but like I think there's a reason that like Cheeto is really the only big topic commentary person, maybe Sensitive Society, and everybody else kind of doesn't really grow. Because, like, in order to do topic commentary or drama content and grow, you have to have some sort of personality. And I feel like a lot of people in the drama scene go for quantity over, like, quality or shit like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can understand that. I can get that point.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Because a lot of people do, like, and I'm guilty of this, just trying to push out a daily upload or whatever, or just, like, hit go live and just go crazy with it. But, like, and I understand that there are, like, creators that are higher quality than others. I don't know. I just kind of see it as, like, I don't mean this as any, like, disrespect or anything. It just seems kind of like somewhat of a hypocritical point whenever you have also done drama stuff for months at this point.
I think the only drama thing that I've covered is Femyaz, and if I could go back with, like, my mindset that I have now and not make that video, I probably would have. I don't really want to do, like, topic drama shit, which is why that Femyaz video was, like, a one-off thing, and I haven't done it since.
Okay.
That was a funny video, though. Femyaz was losing his fucking mind.
So, do you...
I don't want to be a drama YouTuber. I like covering topics that I find interesting. I guess that's pretty broad, so, like, it could be drama, but...
I mean, like, right now, it's like...
drama.
Yeah, I mean, generally, I would say, objectively speaking, your content right now is drama stuff. It's not topic commentary or not topic drama, but it is still, like, drama-oriented, because you're going in and, like, researching these topics, you know, making responses to these people that are being mad, and, you know...
I guess. The only... I obviously, I'm fucking biased, so take this with a grain of salt. I think it's a little different, because I go in and I try to find, like, a story out of a topic, right? But most drama people...
You do good research.
Like,
the only
they go on
thing...
Twitter and they fucking find a tweet, or they find, like, one article, or watch one video and react to that one video. I try to differentiate in that aspect. I guess on a extremely broad scale, you could label me as drama. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to, like, fucking, like, fight tooth and nail that I'm not drama. But I
your
do,
VR
I
chat
do think there's a
videos are
difference.
really good. Your VR
I
chat
do think
videos...
there's a difference between me and, like, someone like a Cheeto, for example.
Yeah, I can see that there is a difference there, but personally, I would say you're in the same vein as, like, Turkey Tom's main channel. Like, I feel like that's a very similar, like, I don't know, like, where he does the documentary stuff.
Man.
I
don't think Turkey Tom invades furry, like, VR chat servers.
Well, he still does, like, degenerate, like, the dark side of Airsoft Fatty. Like,
I like Tom's old shit a lot more, where he talked about more internet topics. I think that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now.
Okay.
I like weird internet shit. I like funny internet shit, so that's kind of what I want to do. He's doing more, like, IRL stuff now, but I get what you mean.
Okay. Because that's just where I'm coming from, because personally, it just doesn't seem like... The point just doesn't...
When I say I don't like drama content, it's more like topic commentary drama content.
So, like, Bo Black's, the Cheeto, or Sensitive Society.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of, like, 20-minute video essays about, like, a trending drama topic, unless it's, like, internet...
Because they can't get that stuff pumped out that quick.
And then Internet Anarchist is, like, wrong about half of it anyways.
And he has, like, a team of editors that does a lot of the shit.
Yeah.
Same with Tom. I mean, he got the Super Mega video out relatively quick, and it's like, fucking, how long is that video? It's
like I think it was like an hour and 30 minutes.
Not to, like, suck off Tom too much, but I've heard really good things about his, like, work ethic and the stuff that he gets done behind the scenes.
That's
like,
2.5 hours. And
yeah.
That was relatively quick for what he was doing.
Yeah. And considering it's still semi-relevant, like, I mean, that's pretty solid, you know. But I don't know. I don't like the way that a lot of people reacted to this, because I do agree with you on the point that these aren't, like, the highest quality stuff, but I don't know.
When your content is literally just reading off of tweets, I think you are allowed to be shat on, and when you get upset that you're getting shat on for literally doing the lowest amount of effort possible, and you decide to throw a fit over that, I think that is really stupid. It's not a bad thing to make bad content. It is not a bad thing to make daily uploads about trending topics with CSGO gameplay.
Just don't have an ego about it.
Just because I don't like something doesn't mean it's not bad, right? Boboax's content is not bad, but the moment you make content that is extremely low effort, and you literally just read out tweets that you find, and someone shits on you for that, and then you get upset and are like, "Fuck, like that's literally in the name" or whatever. It's like, yeah, sure, but it's still not like. I'm not trying to sound mean to Boblax because I think he's funny, but like it's not good content. You're not making a fucking masterpiece there, and you shouldn't be upset like when you get shat on for that. If someone shits on my videos for being like fucking low quality or whatever, it's like I can't really throw a fucking fit on that because I'm not that good at editing, right? If someone shits on internet anarchist for getting something wrong when he shoves out videos, like you can't really be upset at shit like that, right? Because it's things that you're aware of, and it's things that you can change. Like Boblax has been doing this since fucking 2016. That's a while.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know. I feel like it's okay to make shit, just don't act like your shit doesn't stink. I've said that like a bunch now, but I still stand by it.
We need a compilation of you saying that at this point.
Something that Boblax says is that he also mocked my research because I didn't recognize his face in a tweet that I showed like it had anything to do with Illuminati plagiarizing. I think he missed the point there for what he was trying to do.
Oh, yeah, he absolutely
missed,
a lot of people are taking Hbomberguy's video out of context, or just like posting clips, like a one-off clip where he says something cringe and try to invalidate the entire video with it. And I think that's really.
Oh no, I haven't watched the video. I've only seen clips, but from everything I've heard, like I think I would absolutely agree with like most of the video, like a good 99%. I feel like the only issues I have with the video is his framing and wording. But even then, that's just probably my ADHD going off, and like, that's probably just a me problem, a skill issue on my end.
And he says that he credits every tweet he reads or video and a clip with all my video. I don't post videos without understanding the situation first. I can agree with that.
No.
You don't think so?
Boblax. No, there's been multiple times where Boblax says like fucking. There was one video, there's a series of videos, or it was either one video or a series of videos, where the guy that he's reading that, like, he made a whole, like, series of tweets on, the dude fucking asked him not to do it because it was a private situation, and Boblax still, to this day, I believe, has the video up, and if not, it still took him months to, like, fucking take the video down if it did take it down.
Okay. So just, he's not good at reading the room?
No, well, it's not even like a reading. He can't even fall back on his autism because he was straight up asked, "Hey, please take this down. I don't like this here." And he like kept it up, and it was like an abuse situation. So Boblax was just like using someone's abuse as like.
Didn't that have to do with Super Mega? Wasn't that the Super Mega situation?
It might have been.
I think it was.
No, because it happened before the Super Mega situation happened. It was like a problem like. But
I remember talking about that. I remember mentioning that.
Oh, go away. Fuck.
What?
My computer started freaking out.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay, I'm back.
Josh saying, okay, so I think you should watch the whole video, dude. His point is made way more clear with context. I know that's a phrase. I know that phrase is cliche, but I swear it's actually true here. I don't feel like spending 4 hours watching the full YouTube video just for me to find out is justified for him being an asshole toward me. I don't think it was him being an asshole. I think it was just criticism. If any kind of criticism you make is considered someone else being an asshole, I think that's kind of, I don't know. I don't think that. I don't know. I think there's a difference between, like, him implying that other people don't do research, and then, like, that's discrediting their work and stuff like that. And then also just saying, hey, you're a content mill, you pump out stuff, and it's not objectively good videos. That's fine. I don't argue that my videos are, like, fucking Mona Lisas or anything. I think that it's just, like...
You should. Start that villain arc early.
Start that villain arc early, dude?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's I don't know. I think the point about not recognizing his face, I feel like, I don't know. Even like, Willie Mack weighs in on this, saying the guy expects everyone to know who he is despite making a video once a year. I don't think, it doesn't have to do with his face. I don't know. And to be fair, it is low effort.
Things, people there's like 2 one-off bits that I see going around on Twitter. Like that one where it's like, it's obviously a fucking bit. He's not genuinely pissed that you didn't fucking recognize him, whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's one where he shit talks XQC for a bit, saying he leaves his chair, but he's like, he was in Hassan's chat or something. And it's like, these were obviously used as one-off bits. If you really want to criticize him for like being hypocritical on the Hassan shit, sure. But like trying to invalidate the entire video for something that in my opinion seems like a one-off bit is extremely disingenuous and pulls away from the entire point of the video. Which I think the entire point of the video, which is like we should not villainize, but condemn plagiarism.
We should hold these people
important.
accountable, is what the video was about.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I never disliked the video as a whole because I felt like what he did against Landon was bad. That's not a point I think I'll ever stand by. I will never like invalidate an entire video point unless like the example he uses is like really, really fucking bad, because this video had multiple different topics talking about one thing.
I think overall, what he set out to do with the video was good. I just didn't like. I don't like it being implied that I don't do my research, and that like that's where I kind of was like, okay, well, actually, you know, here we go. Clearly, you've seen my stuff, and I've run the I mean, he used an audio clip from one of my videos and also showed every single one of my Illuminaughtii videos in there. He did his research, and he should be able to see from that it was. But again, that's where Morale's point comes in, that it was. That's up for debate. He could have meant that
too. He could be ignorant in that situation.
Yeah, that's my main like thing is that it seems ambiguous what he meant. It's not like ultra clear.
Again, I feel like you guys are doing kind of what the other people on Twitter are. Like you're hanging on to one point rather than just being like.
Well, yeah, but see, unlike them, we're
I
not
understand what you're
using one
meaning.
point.
But I don't know. I feel like it's pretty obvious that you do your research. So at the end of the day, who cares if he thinks that you didn't? Because
because it went out to 8 million people. That's why I care, is because it's a video with 8 million views.
To be fair, like, yeah, that could really, that video, like, it doesn't seem to have done anything, but something like that could have, like, legitimately
I feel like it hasn't done anything because it's pretty
Oh,
obvious
no.
what he means.
Well, yeah, but like, see, but some people might not know, but it seems like our worries are unfounded from like a lot of people. Because
I feel like they're pretty unfounded. It's okay to be worried. It's okay to.
Yeah, I was more worried. Like
I watched it the day it came out because I'm a fucking Hbomberguy cocksucker and I love his shit.
So
and I saw your part in the video and I was like, yeah, like I mostly agree. I think content mills are pretty. I don't know. I'm also like gay, and I think YouTube is like an art form, and I feel like if you don't put a lot of effort into your videos, I kind of think that's a little lazy and a little shitty. I don't think it's bad. Like I don't think the videos themselves are bad or you're bad for making that kind of content. But I admire a lot of people who
put the effort in to make like
hours.
Really good videos.
Yeah, like that video took him a year to make, and I think that's phenomenal. And I think that is a video you should be proud of to make. I want to get to that point where I can make videos that I'm like extremely proud of and extremely happy with and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just don't act like your shit don't stink.
Oh yeah, I don't think. Yeah, we've never like. I've like shit on Landon to his face before.
Yeah, like I'm open to the criticism that it's not fucking immaculate stuff, right? It is, again, it's just the research thing. I agree with the point he was making overall in the video, especially calling out Illuminaughtii. I just think that it kind of strayed from the point to include drama commentary in it, and then also imply that others don't like. I don't know. I don't.
Like I said before, it kind of like fogged it up slightly. It was like the point is still there. If you wipe your hand on it and see it, you can like still see the point. But it was kind of like
Overall, I don't. Yeah. I think the video had a good intentions, a good message.
Do you like my YouTube videos?
I like your videos, Imro. It's fun watching you talk to pedophiles on VR chat.
That was like 6 months ago.
Yeah. What's the next Imro video? What's in stocks? You gonna fight more furries?
Nah.
Oh, the completionist just made a response? Hold on.
Oh?
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, I think yesterday.
Oh, the completionist finally, like, after peer pressure, finally fucking decided to donate, like, 60,000 or something like that.
Yeah, like I saw that
this dude is fucked.
Huh. Where's... Okay, I don't know where it's...
I think it's on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, remember?
Okay, here it is. Hey everyone, I know you've had some questions. I just want to assure you that all the funds we've raised together through IndieLand and the Open Hand Foundation are safe, accounted for, and have been donated. 600K went to a leading charity that specializes in FTC or FTD, and was matched for a total of 800K to fight dementia. I'm deeply sorry and want to apologize for those affected in the situation. I hope this video brings some clarity. 20 minutes.
Video.
You keep hyper-focusing on one part. It's not a big deal. Understandable to be upset about how others can see you, but you shouldn't expect others to influence how people see your content all the time. It's just... I don't know. I feel like when you're making a claim that is unfounded to 8 million people about someone that you haven't had any... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that it's
the main problem is just that Hbomberguy is just a fucking colossal titan.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, for one... Okay, I'll put it like this. It's embarrassing to have it implied that I don't do my research when I clearly do. That's what got under my skin. That I don't argue that it's not slop. I don't argue that it's not, like, not great content. It's the thing, his whole...
Landon,
yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's not okay. We need to start a fire.
Watch every Morale upload ever that comes out.
What, you and, like, your fucking, like, what, 5 videos? Of course.
Vangelina Skov, she was the most recent person in the Illuminati, like, situation. She talked to a former employee of Illuminati, and she also weighed in on the situation, saying, "Hi, Hbomber, I'm really enjoying your video, but I was not really expecting to be briefly on screen for the entire, and to have the entire style of content I made called a content mill, the worst form of content compared to Illuminati. It's your opinion, and it's your own. Plus, really not fair to shit on all of us and just assume we're making content lacking research. And for context, I personally did credit you as being one to post about the Illuminati plagiarism, and I do believe that you were shown on screen in the same segment. I still like your video, and a lot of work went into it. A lot of work obviously went into it. But to be honest, that whole part, just for lack of better wording, was rude and honestly dismissive to a whole section of creators." I feel like that's pretty solid. I feel like that's...
Yeah, I just looked at her content, too. She uploads maybe, like, once a week to once every 2 weeks.
She does quality content. Like, from what I saw, it's not bad.
I don't think by any stretch of the imagination she counts as a content mill. So that's, like, another, like, not a good example for, like, him to use.
Yeah, and back on the, like, I don't know. I was also shown in the montage of, like, I don't know. I'm gonna get past this point
By the
in a
way,
second,
for anyone
eventually,
watching,
hopefully.
we're not saying that this entirely invalidates what the point of the video. We're just saying it's kind of icky.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the video itself. I'm just like, you know.
Oh God.
Oh, March Baby's there.
You didn't like that I agreed with him. Oh no.
March Baby and Morale. He just went to talk to March Baby.
Oh, okay.
So Nicholas Diorio also weighs in on it, saying, "Me watching a 4-hour drama video that makes it an extremely brief surface-level anti-drama take. Not really sure why Josh catches a stray here if the entire point of his channel is to archive tweets before people delete them and prove a snapshot of the early discourse. His stuff isn't a well-researched documentary, but it's not supposed to be." So... Okay, so so I bet that was some conversation on the back end, because Josh talks about how he, is upset that he insulted his research as well, but then he's not, I don't know. The rest is pretty much right about it. The daily upload channels are basically content mills, even the high production one, and their content is usually terrible. I find a lot of it unwatchable. It's just weird that accrediting the lowest common denominator of the entire genre.
Yeah. Nick, that's about how like we saw it too. Is that like it felt like he stroked that brush a bit too wide.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away from his point.
All right, let's bring March Baby and
What
Morale
the
in
fuck
here.
is that
Hold
gift
on.
from? What movie is from that? Because isn't that?
I'm not sure.
What do you think of this?
No.
They're both in here. You're both in here. You're good. You're good.
This watermelon
Incest.
What the fuck?
Is that a good thumbnail, March Baby?
Yeah.
It's working.
March Baby, how's the wife and the kids?
Dude, I'm getting fed up with this shit.
That's cool. That's sick.
How's it? Did she make you choose Apex Legends or her yet?
No.
You waiting for it to happen, bud?
Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate sweep.
Baldur's Gate sweep.
Baldur's Gate
Spider-Man
shouldn't
2
have
is
won.
bad.
Baldur's Gate shouldn't have won.
Spider-Man 2
fuck
bad.
Should
What-
have or
Shouldn't have. Shouldn't have.
What game should have won?
Excuse me?
Stupid.
What do you think should have won?
I really like Spider-Man. I don't think Spider-Man
Get
should
him
have
the fuck
won.
outta here.
I don't think Spider-Man.
Spider-Man should have won, but you think Baldur's Gate shouldn't have?
I don't think
Get him
Spider-Man should have won. I think it. Fuck.
No, explain yourself. Why don't you think Baldur's Gate shouldn't?
I don't think Baldur's Gate should have won. I just.
Why?
It just
Why?
seems like a very generic game. I don't know.
Generic?
I just seems very generic.
What is it
Okay,
generic about?
The fuck are you on about?
What is generic about?
It just doesn't look that good. It just doesn't look that good. From everything I've seen, it doesn't look that good. It's a hot take. It's a hot take.
You've
I
never-
understand.
So you've never played it. You've only seen gameplay, and you think it looks generic.
I just don't
But
think
you
it
know
looks that
absolutely
good.
Nothing about the game.
I just don't think it looks that good.
Oh, I'm gonna play
my-
Spider-Man for 15 minutes. Get the easiest plot.
You
You
can
can my
literally,
Oh,
you can literally have sex
Fuck
with an
this
alien.
guy. Fuck this
The
guy.
possibilities are endless. You can have sex
You
with
can't have
aliens.
sex with a bear in that game,
Have
motherfucker.
sex with a bear.
That's right. You do not do research.
Hbomberguy's right. Hbomberguy sweep.
God damn it!
Fuck this
Fuck!
guy. I'm gonna go subscribe to Hbomberguy like right fucking
Damn
now.
it. Are you actually fucking... You're actually fucking doing it. You fucking cunt, dude. You're a fucking cunt. You're a fucking cocksucker, dude. I have bias. I really like
Fucked
Spider-Man.
loser.
I really like Spider-Man. I don't think it should have
Look at my
won.
tabs.
I think, like... I think there were better contenders for
Mario
than Baldur's
should have
Gate.
won that. I mean, Mario was just so good.
Mario
There's not
Mario
better
shouldn't have won.
contenders. It was
Mario
going to
shouldn't have won.
Spider-Man- Oh my god. Fucking what were the fucking nominees?
I think
Alan
Tears of the
Wake- Alan
Kingdom
Wake
should have had a
Tears of
better
the Kingdom
chance
and
than
Baldur's Gate
Tears
are
of the
like
Kingdom
three
had a
best
better
ones.
chance
Tears
than
of the Kingdom better than Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes. Yeah. I don't even like
A
Tears
game
of the
that's
Kingdom.
locked- no,
I think that it's
a game that's locked to 30 FPS on a shitty, outdated console that doesn't do anything new that other games have done in the past. Better. You think should have won Game of the Year? A game that has no dialogue, has a shitty ending, and has the same reused assets, bosses, characters, and enemies.
I don't think so.
Should
I
have
don't think so.
beaten Baldur's Gate 3.
I don't
That's what
think
you
I
said.
don't
That's
think
what you
Baldur's
said.
Gate
That's
should have
what
won
you
Game
think,
of the
right?
Year.
That's what you think,
I don't
right?
think it
That's
should
what
have
you
won. I don't think it should have won.
You know absolutely nothing about the game.
I
and
don't-
You're trying to say that it should.
I don't
This-
think
We're
Spider
going to strap you
It
to
was-
a fucking chair, and you're gonna shit in a bin for the rest of your life until you finish Baldur's Gate 3.
It was between Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate, I think, is the two best
Every-
games.
If Alan Wake 2.
I
won,
haven't seen
wouldn't have
anything
been
about
mad.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
that
anything
one-
about Alan Wake or whatever.
that one would
I
have
know
been
nothing
fine.
about Alan Wake. I've heard nothing but praise for
Resident
it.
Evil 4 shouldn't have won because it's a remake. Spider-Man 2 shouldn't have won because it's basically a tech demo for the PS5.
And it's fucking
No, it is not. What the fuck?
Spider-Man 2 is a tech demo for the PS5.
No, Miles Morales is a tech demo for the PS5.
No,
Like,
it was not. It came out
it
on
was
the
ma-
PS4, you fucking
Well, it
retard.
was also made for the PS5. That was like its flagship Spider-Man
Yeah, but
game.
when you
Wasn't
have to
made
port it to a previous console, you
exclusively.
cannot fully use the up-to-date console. Spider-Man 2 is a tech demo for the PS5. It shows off the SSD. It shows off a
fuck
lot of the
this
graphical
Landon guy.
capabilities.
He's a
It is literally a
Spider-Man
tech
fan.
demo.
Oh my god, it has good
It-
graphics.
it-
It's a fucking tech demo, guys. Fuck.
Yes,
Ugh.
it does. It shows off the good graphics at 30 FPS, you fucking idiot. You
No,
know
it
what
goes.
a tech demo
It's
is?
60. There's a 60 and 120 frames. There's 60
Oh my-
and then there's a 120 FPS mode.
No, you cannot hit 120.
I'm pretty-
FPS
I
in that
think
game.
you-
There
hold
is a
on,
30
hold on.
FPS and a 60 FPS mode. You're arguing a game that you don't even fucking know.
This fucking guy.
Oh shit.
If
Why would-
Spider-Man 3...
Yes,
if
okay.
Spider-Man 3 comes
Yes,
out,
it does
I would
have
not be
120
surprised if
hertz.
That could win Game of
It
the
does
Year,
have
but
120
Spider-Man
hertz.
2
It does have 120 hertz.
What are you fucking talking about?
Spider-Man 2
That's
does
not
100. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Hertz is the TV or the monitor that you use.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Spider-Man.
You literally know
okay.
nothing about this.
Okay. Okay. Spider-Man gets 120. Gets 120 FPS.
It does not.
It
Spider-Man
does.
2 on
It
the
does.
PS5 cannot get 120 FPS.
It does. It does.
It is
It says that right
either
here.
30
It says
or
that right
60.
here. It says that right
Landon,
here.
how stupid do you
you're
have to be to
fucking.
get
You're
me to
lying.
team up
You're
with
lying.
him?
What are you fucking?
You're
what are you
lying.
It says it
You're
right
lying.
Here. It says it
You're
right
lying.
here.
It says it right here.
What are you
It
talking about?
says it. It says it. It says it right here.
Where? What are you
It says it
saying?
right here. It says it right here. Oh, am I not streaming my screen? Maybe someone shouldn't have
No,
kicked me out of the
you
fucking
aren't.
call, dude.
Stupid. No research.
Right here. Right here. Right fucking here.
Fucking stop moving the screen.
No!
so we can read, dude.
No, I won't
the
stop
screen
moving
so
the
we can
fucking
read it,
screen.
stupid.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Check
Stop.
for 120. Dude, are you retarded?
Look at that. Look at that. 120. 120.
That says fucking hurt, stupid.
It's Hertz. Hertz is not. Oh my god, you're so autistic.
Emro, can we make you like Master Debater's host now? I hate this
I'm
guy.
gonna fucking masturbate, dude.
Look at that. Look at that shit. Holy shit.
Can you
Fucking-
watch the intro to my changed video, dude? Can you tell me what you think of that?
Sure. Let's see.
It's a fucking 200.
Which one? The
40.
response or the
The
initial
first
one?
the 50K.
Can you play the game on stream?
No. I've heard enough about it.
Decades, the furry community has steadily gained popularity, with both good and bad attention, constant controversy, and the community showing up in people you would never guess. It's hard to deny the impact that furries have had on the online world.
Emerald, you
but today
ruined
I
Odd
wanted to
Ones
talk
Out for
about
me.
a more niche subsect.
Why?
Because Odd One's
He
Out's
likes
apparently
doggy
a furry.
cock.
He does?
I'm
Did
sorry,
you not
what?
watch the video? It's like in the first 10
One that is
seconds.
objectively predatory and genuinely
He-
filled
he
with
like-
evil and disgusting people. Let me tell you about the trans
There he
furry
is.
community and its popular
Fucking
game,
pedo
Changed.
bear.
That's cool intro. Yay!
Man,
Yay!
300 dislikes. Jesus.
Thank you.
Okay,
Man, the
well
furry
I am going
community,
to
like, sucks.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I
wrap this up.
No, get Ren in
I
here.
love
Ren's
the
been waiting
incest
for a
and
while.
Oh,
Ren's gonna
Ren.
wait.
Yeah, I
Let's talk to
forgot. I
Ren.
forgot. That's my bad.
Ren's gonna like.
What's up, Ren?
Ren's gonna be an old lady
Hey,
and like
beautiful.
throw crabs at us.
Hey,
She's
I
muted
wanna go
because
outside.
nobody that fucking is in the
You're
waiting
on the
list is.
masturbate show.
Oh god. Okay, first off, Landon, what the hell? What? Paper shouldn't have won, you son of a bitch!
It shouldn't have won. It shouldn't have won.
It should
Oh
have
my-
won.
It shouldn't have won.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't have
Just
won.
my
Genuinely
first one
think
for that.
Tears of the Kingdom should have.
I
been
think-
Baldur's Gate
okay.
3. You are
I
delusional,
think Tears of the
and you
Kingdom
deserve
had a
to
better
shut up.
chance than Baldur's Gate 3, but personally, I like Spider-Man
It
more
was
than Tears of the
It
Kingdom.
was so painfully obvious that Baldur's Gate was going to win if you played the game.
It was so
You can have-
painfully obvious.
Yes, it was, dude. Developers literally wrote essays saying that
see, you
Baldur's
just
Gate
said there's a
3 should
nightmare
not
for that
be the
commercial.
standard for
What are you
games
talking about?
because it was so good. They were afraid people were going to stop buying their games because they
My
were
dude
so
showed
bad
up
compared
in
to
like
Baldur's Gate 3.
my dude showed up in like armor, dude. He like knew they were gonna win. He like was just prepared.
Yeah!
He showed up in armor. He knew.
Dude, I'm gonna say the N-word. I'm gonna say the N-word.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
Okay. All right. So
Don't say the N-word. You can use the C word, but not the N-word.
what's up, Ren? You got a question? You got an answer? What's up?
Peak ginger.
The answer is 12.
What?
I asked for an answer. The answer is 12.
hey, welcome
Hey,
to the
Mark, baby, I
Masturbate
need to talk to you.
podcast.
Sounds like a Pornhub thing.
Okay. All right. Let's pull Nivik in here. What's up, Nivik?
Fuck you, Nivik. What game do you think should
Hey,
have
welcome
won?
to the Masturbate podcast.
So you're insane to think that Baldur's Gate shouldn't have won Game
Oh
of
my
the Year
fucking god.
with the
Oh
fact
my
that-
fucking god.
Okay, there's no way you can sit there and tell me that Baldur's Gate 3 did not deserve Game of the Year.
It didn't
When
deserve
Elden Ring, like, okay, if you have actually been
How'd
seeing
you get-
interesting
how'd-
trends,
How'd you make
It should be a tough one.
Nemesis there?
Fuck. Hey, welcome to the welcome to the Masturbate podcast.
March baby, you're never allowed on the show
March,
ever
baby,
again.
Can we go into a private call, just me and you?
Oh yeah.
There's
Of course,
something
you
I've
two.
been meaning to show you. I bought a new toy.
Oh,
Thanks for letting me
Whoa.
feel free. Yeah, invite
Oh,
me.
okay.
also,
These fucking
Yeah.
homos.
Yeah, I don't kink shame.
whatever. But anyway,
No, I'm being homophobic.
I think
there's a difference.
So going back to the Hbomberguy video, I've watched it in full. I do like a lot of the points he makes. Again, the only thing, and you guys addressed this before, the only thing I didn't understand was Boblock's inclusion, simply for the fact that he literally all he does is grabs tweets and archives them. That's literally his whole shtick.
Rosie just DM'd me saying Baldur's Gate 3 deserved to win.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
I'm gonna tell your fucking. I'm gonna send a memo to your college.
Fuck.
I hope they bully you.
This guy didn't like Baldur's Gate, dude. Kick him out.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy doesn't like Baldur's Gate. I'll drive him.
They're gonna call you the dude that they hazed because he didn't like Baldur's Gate 3 winning Game of the Year. That's all you're gonna be known for your college. It's a footnote.
Wow.
Man hazed because he didn't like Baldur's Gate 3 winning Game of the Year.
Ace, what are you texting?
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Oh shit. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ace. Okay.
that was a free thing, by the way.
Oh.
There's no money with that.
Oh, okay.
Apparently members, after like a while, we can just like fucking like we get like a free
Send free super chat messages?
Yeah,
Before I forget.
Okay, what's up?
Your shorts are not slop, okay? And if you say that again, I'm gonna bap you. Second of all,
Also, I don't agree. I don't entirely agree with
great research. I think Hbomberguy knows that. I think it was a slapstick comedy that he mentioned you just for a short moment. But he gave all the other guys with more controversy under their belt than you did.
Well, I feel like at that
says a
point,
lot.
I feel like at that point that's speculation. Like we can't
It is
just.
speculation.
Yeah, it kind of it's like kind of up in the air, which is like icky. So.
Yeah.
You could always send him a love letter. I mean, a question.
We should send him.
I'll send him a bribe.
I want you to make. I'll send you sponsored by. Makes a video praising you. Today's video is sponsored by Landon CB2.
Oh yeah. Well, okay.
Imagine like being sponsored by like another YouTuber. Why has that not been a thing yet?
So guys, make it a thing.
So this is also a nitpick for me for Hbomberguy. If Hbomberguy actually like looked into your channel, right, he would have known that you got directly sued by Illuminaughtii.
Yeah.
Or like at least sent.
Or I was threatened.
You would have.
Yeah.
Threatened. Yeah, threatened. At least he would have made the effort to mention that. At least, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of like, from the looks of it, lumping in.
I think he didn't mention it because he didn't want to give Illuminati more ammo to bring that more into the limelight because she's hungry for attention right now.
To be fair, yeah, like I wouldn't want that called, you know.
What attention would she grab? She's effectively like buried her career 6 feet under and
we neutered her.
I mean, the last time somebody tried to defend themselves publicly, which was Oz Media, guess who tried to pile drive and take away his what's it called? Crowdfunding?
Yeah, and then he made 30K in a single stream and completely BTFO'd everything about her, really.
Mm-hmm.
Which was amazing.
Yeah, she's kind of just rendered harmless now, honestly.
I hope that's the case. But anybody who's a smaller creator...
Yeah. I was just going to say, at this point, she's alienated the greater SA community as a whole, that it effectively bled out into all the other communities, and they want nothing but this woman to get her deserves.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone who's probably ever worked for her is trying to distance themselves like, yeah, we never worked with this person ever. Please don't fire us.
Well, it's not just that either. It's just also, I appreciate the Hbomberguy video for what it did. What I didn't appreciate was basically painting a broad stroke with commentary and drama topic YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a stick, though?
The way that it was done.
I don't think it was presented. I don't like. There's definitely criticism to be made. I don't think that like generalizing topic commentary as a whole as people who don't do their research and like that don't really care about what they put out was not good.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you're looking for is fair.
Because in that case, that would include people like Tro, for example. Like the right opinion would be under that group because all he does is more or less the same thing that other YouTubers in commentary or drama topic do, but on a much higher scale. Which is what I was gonna ask as well. Is that is the issue within the content itself or the people presenting the content? More so. Because the topic that they're presenting creates this sort of situation where
you just have my fucking fat ass face just as the biggest thing in the on the. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
But the content itself, right? It's just drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even if we discuss it in retrospect, it's still drama, right? It's controversy. It's drama. People, whether they like to say it or not, like drama.
Yeah.
It's because it's entertaining to an extent. Like,
it's
sure,
not like it's gonna be super high quality. No one's gonna release a fucking, a movie about YouTube drama, but it's there for a reason. And if, like, I don't know.
I would love it if, like, I would love it, like, after a day of, like, the Blair drama. I just want to see people just drop, like, an hour and 30-minute video just on that shit.
Well, they did. They have.
No, but, like, the immediate, like, day after or the day of someone just making an hour, 30-minute video. That'd be great. Someone's just absolutely cracked out of their mind.
I still don't think me personally, just the way Hbomberguy framed the whole thing was entirely genuine.
Yeah, I agree.
He could have worded stuff better.
He could have worded it differently, but that's just sour grapes at that point.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Because let's remember.
Like...
Remember the real ham of that video? Most of it was pointing out the fact that there was a terrible person who was repeatedly plagiarizing the entire time.
But discussing the content that they make. But discussing the content they make under a whole video about plagiarism, I don't entirely see the point of it. I do see where it takes precedence, but I just don't understand why discuss it if that's not the topic at hand. Other than the fact that the one point he made that I did actually concede to was the Brian Deere documentary basically getting passed around by different content creators to the point where, like he said, it crossed the event horizon and basically created a two-way system of, like, regurgitated content.
Okay. I want to play a card here. So, in all of those clips, it had the documentary directly at the bottom in text. So, is he mad that he wasn't the middleman, or is he... Because technically, the documentary itself was still credited.
Yes.
Like, so is he making the point that he's just upset that he wasn't the middleman? Or is that, like... Do you get what I'm saying? Like...
No, he's upset because
information got lost.
Yeah, it's like what I just said earlier. The information got passed along. It's like playing a game of telephone.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Yeah,
but the only thing lost.
Yeah, I don't think he's mad that he's not the original person. I just think he doesn't like that the original information is just lost, kind of.
I think he's mad at the telephone.
It's not the information. It's the person who, it's the source that got lost. Brian Deere. That's the biggest issue that Hbomberguy
Brian Deere didn't get lost. At the bottom of all the clips, it said Brian Deere documentary.
And I think he's more upset by the fact that the telephone exists in the first place. If you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker, do you not know where I live?
He's getting fucking
Bro.
right now.
I'm driving my friend home. My friend home, by the way. But
gotcha.
You're on a stream call while you're driving your friend home.
Get the fuck off the phone, stupid!
No, I'm not. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. Either way, yeah, it's just I do like the Hbomberguy video. It's just the two bits that were in the video that kind of got me.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that the videos you made were excessive, and I guess you could categorize it as slop, but even then, it's.
I'm not even upset at the slop criticism. I don't care. At the end of the day, that shit paid for my college tuition. Like, I don't. If it's slop, it's slop. You know?
To college.
Like. I still did the research. I made sure at least the research itself was quality. So, at the end of the day, what's the issue? You know? I don't know.
I think his issue is the fact that content like this gets pumped out so fast that
Yeah.
there's a chance that information might be reported incorrectly. Would you make it clear that the information you report is accurate for the time?
Yeah. And that's always what I've done, is I've done the stuff for the time as it, that's,
But that's...
Do you want me to go send an angry message to Hbomberguy saying they hurt my best friend?
It's okay.
There, we made him laugh. That's my deed for the day.
I still
Ren,
think,
are
though...
you married to Hbomberguy?
No.
But
One, he's way out of my league. Two, he's British, I think.
Yes.
Three.
He is British.
I hate this fucking Hbomberguy all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Three, there's a massive age gap that I think that would be a bit difficult.
Aren't you like 40?
For you or for him?
I don't know how old he is. That's the problem.
He's in his 30s.
Plus, I think he's married.
Probably.
So are you.
That probably should be on the top of the list.
Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for coming out. Leave a like, do the usual. I'm going to go ahead and dip out.